very dark. We had all intent to videotape, but it was just too darn dark. So we came back to the trailhead today just to wrap it up. What was to be a 4-day adventure wound up being a 3-day, and what was supposed to be a 10.5-hour hike wound up being a 12-hour. Great trip. Go back and I'll give you a little more video later on, but thanks for following along.
They do about 600 a year.
Same wages on the same.
Yeah. But there's no lottery, it's just a waiting list, and you got to pay, I forget what it is to get on, and you got to pay a fee each year to stay on. I was on it back in '87. I only stayed on for a year and said forget about it. I should have stayed on at my time. Would have got.
Here we are, day 5. Still in Arizona, but very close to the Nevada border at the Hoover Dam. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is the best damn video I've ever taken. Don't run away, Jeffrey. Good morning.
Morning.
Please join us. Okay, come on, folks. Let's go ahead.
Stress. Is there stress?
We have an Arizona lead as well. On the Nevada side, there are 8 generators. Arizona has 9. For a total of 17 generators, the maximum output electricity is 2,080 megawatts. This room is 8 stories tall and 650 feet long. Down below where you see the generators, they are 7 stories tall, but you only see the top 30 feet of the generator. The rest of the generator lies beneath the floor and houses the main shaft and Francis turbine runner. As you look inside the window of this very first generator, you can see that shaft revolving. That shaft weighs 100 tons. It connects the motor in the top right section. It also connects into the turbine runner 40 feet below.
In thickness, at the base of the dam, it is 660 feet thick. That's about 2 football fields end to end is the thickness at the base. Also, notice the short towers on the very top. Those short towers, you bring your eye level down to the base of the short towers. That's the approximate depth of the water behind the dam itself. At that point, it's about 500 feet deep, and that wall of water is Lake Mead, one of the largest man-made lakes in the United States. Now, the windows in front of us are the administration offices, and as you look downstream, you'll see what a beautiful view they have looking out from their windows. Well, as you're looking this direction, you'll notice the trucks in the area. You might wonder how the trucks got down here, and it is through this portal road at the end of the ramp. Down there it connects to that bridge and that roadway, and that is how those vehicles got down here. But during the construction of the dam, when they needed to bring large pieces of equipment into the canyon that would not fit through that portal road, they would use this overhead cableway system. This is the last one remaining, and it is still used today. It will lift 150 tons, but originally there were 9 of these all throughout the canyon. Farther down on the canyon wall, you'll see the large rectangular structures with the round openings. Those are called the upper valve houses, and those were used for lake level control while they were building the generators between 1936 and 1961. At that time, the Colorado River was still flooding through the canyon, and they needed to release the water around the site. Across from us is the Arizona side, you see the silver box transformers. They take the electricity coming out of the generators at 16,500 volts. They step it up to 230,000 volts. As you notice, the power lines going up the side of the canyon wall. Those cantilever towers prevent the wires from hitting the canyon wall and shorting out. Now, 56% of the electricity goes to Southern California. 19% goes to Arizona. 25% remains here in Southern Nevada.
Get a picture of you and your dad.
Anyone ready for a base jump? It looks a lot farther down when you're looking down than when you're looking up.
That would be a nice family thing to do, to bring a family on crop there, a little river ride. Hey, look, Jeff, there goes a baloney boat.
That's enough damn good water.
Don't put your feet up.